Hi guys. Um, so we're going to be playing a game today. The game is Musical Chairs Writing Edition. I'm going to explain the game in just a second, but first I have some quick announcements. The first thing being Google Classroom is up and running. You guys will be required to check into Google Classroom and see what I've got going on in there. We are running on a pass-fail basis. What that means is that if you complete the assignment, you pass. If you don't do the assignment or don't do anything, you fail. So do the assignments and pass, all right? And that's how we're gonna be doing the rest of the school year. The earliest we may be back is May 15th. So what that means is you can't not do anything. That was a double negative. That's a bad English teacher, but whatever, you get my point. So you have to be doing something. If for some reason you cannot do these assignments, you've got something going on, whatever it is, communicate with me sooner rather than later. So like right now, today, this week, and let me know what those barriers are, and we'll come up with something for you specifically. But don't wait until May 15th to tell me like, oh miss, I haven't done anything for a month and a half. I probably won't let it get that far, but regardless, you need to be communicating with me and your teachers and anybody else to let them know whatever's in the way of you completing these assignments. I understand there are some pretty good reasons out there, but you just have to communicate those things to us, okay? So there is that. I will be reaching out to my third period classes if I have you for third period, just to ask you to see if you have a device at home that works, a Chromebook, whatever, that you can use to access all of your online assignments. And I'll also be asking to make sure that you have internet access. If you don't have internet at home or Wi-Fi or anything like that, we are giving some hotspots to some families, letting them use them in the meantime. But there's also other resources that we can give you to get those things squared away. So I'll be reaching out to my third period class. If I don't have you for third period, you have another teacher, that teacher should be reaching out to you. If you don't hear from anybody by Friday and you know that you need internet access or you need a Chromebook or you need something, then reach out to me and I will make sure that you get those things, okay? So again, not having a Chromebook, not having internet access, those shouldn't be excuses just because we're trying our hardest to get those set up for you, but you just have to let us know. So there is my announcements. So this game, we're gonna try this game. Okay, this game, it's Musical Chairs Writing Edition. Basically, everyone should know what Musical Chairs is. If you don't know what Musical Chairs is, I'm not gonna judge you, but Musical Chairs is when you get chairs together in a circle. Say you have 4 people. Those 4 people will circle around the chairs. The chairs will be facing out, and you only have 3 chairs, not 4. And music will play. When the music plays, the people walk around the chairs, yada, yada, yada. When the music stops, they hurry to a chair, and whoever's left standing, because there's 4 people and 3 chairs, that person's out. Well, since this is Musical Chairs Writing Edition, it's gonna be a little different. What's going to happen is you are going to, if there's 3 people playing, you'll have 3 chairs, and in those chairs you'll have a pen and a paper, okay? When the music plays, you still walk around the chairs. When the music stops, you hurry to that chair and you start writing as fast as you can. You're gonna be telling a story, so you get to start telling the story. The next round, you'll continue going when the music starts. When it stops, you go back to a paper and you start writing as fast as you can, picking up from where the person left off before you. So by the end of this, when you play about 5 to 10 rounds, you should have a pretty funny story that people have collectively written. And then you read that story to each other and then you laugh and you giggle and bada boom, bada bing, you're done. So there's a couple things you can do with this. Number 1, if you do this with family or whoever you're in the house with, you can just take a picture of one of those stories that you came up with and post that on Google Classroom as your proof for doing the assignment. If you are in a household that does not want to play, or you have siblings that don't want to play, I totally get it. That is fine. There is an alternative assignment that you can do, which I will post on Google Classroom as well. It's basically just you write a half page about what you've been doing during this stay-at-home order. So there's that. But you can play this game with siblings. Little kids can play, 5, 6, 7. Anyone who can write can play. And it's a fun way to get active and also do some writing. If your family doesn't want to play the musical chairs part, maybe you don't have the space, or maybe it's going to get too cray-cray if you do it that way, that's also okay. Maybe tonight at dinner, at the dinner table, you can just pull out a piece of paper and each one of your family members writes for a minute and you just fill in after the last person, and then you can take a picture of that. Completely up to you how you want to do this. The goal, again, is just to get you writing and to get you, I'm burping again. Oh my God, it never fails. Oh my God, what is that? Anywho, the goal is just to get you writing and get you up and going and doing something other than looking at a screen and scrolling forever, okay? So we're gonna try the game. Hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna try it with my fiance and my best friend, who is also my roommate, so that's kind of cool, and we'll see how it goes, all right? All right, here we go. So y'all are in my garage, which is also now my gym. The living room was my gym, but now the garage is my gym. We're gonna demonstrate for you this game. It's just me and my fiance. My roommate is sleeping. So we're gonna try our best to show you how this should go. So as you can see, we have 3 chairs set up, and each chair is a piece of paper and a writing utensil. Lucy may or may not play with us, I don't know. And we're gonna start the music and we're gonna see how this goes, okay? So. We'll start. All right, so you get the idea. Next, we're gonna look at these different stories and read them to you all and laugh at them. And then that'll be that. And you can do your own version at home.
My dog ran through the woods and found a bone. Not a dog bone, a human bone. I was like, someone died. So I called the FBI. When they got here, they thought I did it. But I just found the bone. I'm only 10, and my name's Bauer. My dog and I are going on walks, which is how I found the bone. She dug it up. Those woods are crazy. Stuff is always happening there. My dog is actually a super dog. He could fly and read my mind. Sometimes when I'm running late, I will ride my dog to avoid traffic. Example 1. Example 2. Today I ran to the mall and decided to buy a smoothie. The mall was empty because someone blew a stink bomb and it took out the entire mall and parking lot. Luckily, I can't really smell, so I had the whole place to myself. No one could judge me for playing in the kiddie area.